spooky children, it's me Ghost Girl and I'm here with you guys for another video. And in today's video I'm going to be carrying on the video I did last time, talking about my ex-best friend, and I'm going to be doing it while doing a makeup tutorial, and I'll be starting off by using the YSL All Hours foundation. So I left the video off last time talking about how my ex-best friend was basically stalking me and had turned up at my gym and threatened me because I basically exposed her and was telling everyone what she did, and she didn't want people to know what had happened, and so she threatened me one time at the gym. I haven't seen her in the gym for over a month now, so I'm hoping that she's left, or maybe it's just because we're going in at different times, I don't know, but I'm hoping that she's left my gym now. I mean, she's been turning up to something else that I go to now, so maybe now that she's found me there, she doesn't feel the need to stalk me at the gym anymore. So basically I volunteer for a charity called PDSA, which helps pet owners that have low income, that maybe couldn't afford to pay vet fees. Say for example, you're working and you lost your job, and maybe you've got a dog at home, the dog suddenly becomes ill, you can't afford to pay for his medication. PDSA would help with that. And one of the ways that they raise money to do this is they've got like charity shops on the high street, and I've been volunteering there for almost a year now. I left my old volunteering, which was the Deborah charity shop, because my ex had basically stalked me to Deborah and was like working there, and I was basically getting pushed out of the shop because he was basically telling lies about me and just making my life at that charity shop a misery. And I left because I felt like I was being pushed out, and well, it turned out I basically was. And then shortly after I left, he apparently left as well, and then his friend is actually a rapist and was violent and attacked one of the volunteers and really shouldn't have been there, but that's a whole other story for another day. I have videos posted online talking about that whole drama, and I left because the assistant manager was treating the volunteers very badly, and there was also drama with another couple of volunteers. It was just a whole mess, so I left, and that's how I ended up joining PDSA. So now she's stalking me at the PDSA, my ex-best friend, and I've had to like let the managers know like what had happened, because they kind of already know part of the story, because when they asked me why, when I was joining PDSA, one of the first kind of questions that they ask every volunteer that joins is, why are you joining PDSA? Where were you before? What charities have you been with before? Why did you finish your voluntary work with them, and vice versa? It's almost like applying for a job sometimes. So I told them what had happened with the last place, so they kind of know everything. And I went into my volunteering, seeing she was there, and I swear to God, I nearly had the fright of my life, and it was so difficult trying to keep the anger contained, because you're talking about nearly 2.5 years worth of bullshit I've had to put up with because of this lassie, and the assistant manager could see that something was wrong, so she had me working downstairs, and then as soon as the lassie had finished her shift, I kind of explained to the assistant manager like what had happened. And the thing about these volunteering places is they tend to not really do anything like in these situations. I know it sounds crazy, but every kind of volunteering place that I've been in, you'll find that you'll report someone that's being inappropriate in the workplace and nothing actually happens. So even though I've kind of informed the managers of what is going on, I don't actually think anything is going to happen about it. So I might have to leave that charity, and I'm a wee bit worried about leaving, because if I leave PDSA, what's to say that, you know, she won't follow me to another place. So I'm a wee bit worried about that. I have to go into the charity tomorrow and speak to the actual manager about what's happening, and hopefully she'll actually like do something about it. And if not, I have to speak to my support officer, and she says that she can get me a volunteering place somewhere else. But it's just like, what if she follows me there? And she says that if I was to move to this new place, that she'd be able to like guarantee that she won't follow me there. So I'm going to speak to her on Tuesday after I've spoken to my manager on Friday and kind of update her and let her know what has happened, and then, well, we'll see what happens after that. And if I get an update, I'll be updating you guys as well. So now that the concealer has been applied, I'm going to be applying the Nude by Nature powdered foundation. So now that the powdered foundation has been applied, I'm going to be applying this blusher by Loving Kisses, which is made by Technique, which I got out of an advent calendar. Now that the blusher has been applied, I'm going to be applying the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. Now that the translucent powder has been applied, I'm going to be applying my eye makeup. I'm going to first be using the W7 Glow for Glory Illuminating Palette, and I'm going to be using this yellow shade here. Now that the eye makeup has been applied, I'm going to be using the Technique mascara, which I got out of an advent calendar. Now that the mascara has been applied, I'm going to be applying the Dream Lip Gloss from the Revolution Butterfly collection. So now that my lip gloss has been applied, that is my makeup look complete. I hope you have all enjoyed this video today, my spooky children. If you did, then please like this video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and click on the notification icon down below so that you'll be notified when my next videos comes out. Also, don't forget to follow me on my socials. My socials are linked down below. I have Twitter and I am on Patreon, and if you follow me on Twitter and become a Patreon of mine, I'd be very grateful for that. Also, on my Patreon, I do tarot card readings. Higher tiers gain early access to content 7 to 10 days before the content is then released to the lower tiers. I also do private psychic readings, which are a mixture of tarot, channeled messages from spirit, and scrying. And if you're interested in a private reading, then please email me down below for a private reading. My email is linked in the description down below, and private psychic readings are £30. That is everything for me today, my spooky children. I hope you have enjoyed this video today, and goodbye.